I could have avoided all that trouble if only I had remembered to appreciate that sometimes it's best to accept things as they are. And after all, it really is what you make of it. Reincarnation in the human world is recycling to us who occupy the inanimate world. And you can't be any more certain that the grass is greener on the other side in either case. I've learned this lesson because I brought to this other side recollections of how things were before. That in turn brings me to the realization that the trouble I could have avoided is the trouble I brought on myself. In my previous existence, I was a table tennis ball. A ping pong ball, if you like. It was an existence of drudgery and misery. Most days were in a dark drawer in the company of objects with whom I had nothing in common. Odd-shaped things. The playing cards that just pile on each other and never played. A pen with no ink is boring. A blank videotape has nothing to say, while scissors always wanted to make a point whether there was any point to be made or not. On the occasion of being removed from the drawer to the game table by the kids, teen boys are all macho, and teen girls enticing. I was transported to misery. For them, it isn't a game of scoring points. It's a test of strength. I would notice the paddle's excitement that came with the rush through the air, anticipating the power of impact. But that's to be expected when you consider paddle passes its idle hours on a ledge, gazing out a window at a changing landscape of sunshine and stars. Then there's the adults. This was, for me, a matter of endurance. Crossing the net time and time again, hitting the table surface in a spin made me dizzy. Never knowing when or how I would end up was terribly disorienting. And words fail to describe the inverse relationship between adults' skill and their consumption of alcohol. That is how I came to the decision to take my chances. After all, recycling held the prospect of taking me to a better place, especially when you believe nothing could be worse. It was the same day an eraser was tossed into my drawer. A peculiar thing, an eraser. It takes stuff away so you can put stuff back. Intriguing as it was, I was taken out before I got to explore the eraser concept.
Okay.
Opportunity was at hand.
Let's go play ping pong.
One of the kids' playmates was bigger than the rest. His glee as he put his full body weight into the swing was only exceeded by my thoughts of the future. I took the shot and dove into a sharp corner of the barbell. The dent in my circumference was terminal. That brings us to this place. A farm place. I mean, they speak the same language, but I don't understand it. Now I wear a cover of sorts, a kind of jacket regardless of the weather here outdoors. The sun bakes and makes the ground surface unbearably hot. A dive into that surface kicks up grit and dirt that stings. The pressure of high stakes and the sheer enormity of it all brings a horrifying intensity to this game of tournament tennis. The tennis racket is high-strung and much too fierce for me. I get scooped up by strangers. Or worse, bounced. There's an endlessness to this game of deuce, match point. And of all things, love. It all makes me pine for those days of being ignored in my dark drawer. Recollections of that previous time and the climate control of air conditioning and regulated heat tempt me to take my chances once more. Then again, this is the trouble I could have avoided if only I had remembered to appreciate. It's how you see things, what you make of it. This time, before I look for a better place, I'll make the most of the place I have. Or, as a racer might have put it, you can take stuff away, just don't put the same stuff back.